Vice President Kamala Harris is launching a strategic effort to reshape her public image, distancing herself from President Biden's economic unpopularity by focusing on middle-class issues. In her first major policy speech in North Carolina, followed by the Democratic Convention in Chicago, Harris plans to outline her vision for America, emphasizing her distinct approach to governing. Harris aims to break from Biden on key issues like inflation, proposing clearer and more urgent solutions to rising prices. This move is part of a carefully orchestrated campaign to redefine herself as a different kind of Democrat, more attuned to the concerns of everyday Americans. Harris has highlighted plans to reduce healthcare, housing, and food costs while taking on corporate price gouging. Polling has shown Harris more trusted than former President Trump on economic issues, and she seeks to position herself as a fresh voice on inflation, the campaign's top domestic issue. Although Harris doesn't want to be completely tied to the Biden-Harris record, she's ready to revise some of her earlier liberal positions, now supporting policies like fracking and distancing herself from single-payer healthcare. Harris is also adopting popular ideas from Trump, such as the no tax on tips proposal for service workers, particularly appealing in swing states like Nevada. While some question her core beliefs, Harris sees this moment as an opportunity to define herself, even if it means shifting positions. In her campaign, Harris emphasizes her middle-class roots, her record as a prosecutor, and her commitment to tackling inflation from day one. With her new focus on middle-class woes, Harris hopes to emerge as the change agent in the race, connecting with voters who feel overlooked by the current system. Harris acknowledges that her political journey involves adapting and evolving, but she believes this redefined image will resonate with voters, helping her build a strong foundation for the future. Vice President Kamala Harris recently joined President Biden at an event in Prince George's County, Maryland, focused on lowering costs for Americans. This marks their first joint appearance since Biden stepped down from the race 24 days ago. A significant element of Harris's strategy involves reshaping some of her more liberal stances, leveraging her White House experience as a catalyst for change. While she once opposed fracking, supported decriminalizing illegal border crossings, and backed single-payer healthcare, Medicare for all, during her 2019 presidential bid, she has since shifted her positions on these issues. Harris is also adopting popular ideas from former President Trump, such as the no tax on tips proposal for service and hospitality workers, a policy particularly appealing in key swing states like Nevada. This shift raises a critical question. What does Harris truly believe? Her approach seems to be that whatever narrative she crafts during the brief, intense 3-month window of her campaign will be what resonates. Aware that most Americans know little about her, Harris is betting on her ability to redefine herself, even if it involves some policy reversals and strategic alignments. Donna Brazile, former Democratic National Committee chairwoman and a longtime acquaintance of Harris, noted, "She can't break the glass ceiling with a weak foundation. She knows she has to be tough." Reports suggest Harris wants to be seen as the change agent in the race, focusing on relatable issues like the rising cost of groceries to connect with everyday households better than Trump. Expect her to highlight her prosecutorial record, including the settlements she secured in price-fixing cases as California's Attorney General. As part of her broader economic agenda, Harris has outlined plans to support entrepreneurs and small businesses. She has consistently stated that combating inflation would be a top priority from day one of her presidency, with strengthening the middle class as a defining goal. In her campaign messaging, Harris often emphasizes her middle-class roots, growing up as the daughter of a working mother who didn't own a home until Harris was in high school. A recent video from her campaign highlights her time working at McDonald's while attending Howard University. Ashley Etienne, Harris's first communications director as vice president, recalls Harris being the first person to discuss the sandwich generation, younger adults caring for both children and aging parents. "I realized that was me," Etienne said. She has the ability to see people who've been lost by the system. However, some former staffers have criticized Harris for overthinking to the point of exhaustion and confusion, making it unclear what her core, unwavering beliefs are. While she was undeniably liberal during her Senate tenure and 2019 presidential run, her recent policy shifts suggest a move toward the center of the modern Democratic Party. In essence, she's aligning as a Biden Democrat, even as she seeks to distinguish herself in key areas. If this video grabbed your attention, don't miss our next live discussion on another hot-button issue, led by our aspiring journalists, only on US News Now. Thanks for watching.